Banking today isn't about filling out forms, it's about making you feel. Confetti is the painkiller. Autopay is sleep mode. Points are the mirror. Dull the pain, open the spending. It's not magic, it's design. When the confetti stops, lift the veil. Behind this storm of feelings, 3 simple moves. Anchor, sleep, mirror. Come closer, backstage starts now.
So when I swipe, someone's throwing a UX party in my head?
Exactly. The minimum payment line is an anchor. You see the number, your brain calls it normal. Autopay tucks your feelings to sleep. You don't even see the receipt. Points are a shiny mirror. They magnify the tiny win and shrink the big cost. Bottom line, out of sight, out of mind, out of budget.
Okay, party's over, lights on. But who actually RSVP'd?
A question that doesn't ask what you buy. It asks who you are. What's in your wallet?
What's in my wallet? Today, a little hope, 2 coupons, and some "I'll pay later" courage.
That question isn't about your shopping list. It probes your identity. Wallet equals you. Once asked, your brain goes into self-inventory. What am I missing? That's the hook. Quick note: having the right wallet doesn't guarantee the right choices. We checked the identity mirror, now the value mirror. Sometimes what we call valuable is just a cost with the label hidden.
Ready? Let's pin a tiny price tag on the word priceless. What's priceless more often than not? The costs. I don't see.
This framing pumps up emotion. Live the moment, it says. Yes, live it, but read the tag. Sometimes the expensive thing isn't the experience. It's the habit. Funny and true, people treat unseen costs as priceless. Nice moment. Tiny tag. Or maybe the tag is just hiding. When hidden tags team up with convenience, they grow. Be everywhere sounds great, until you realize how much of it you never even felt paying for.
Everywhere is nice, except on the statement.
Convenience is great, until it becomes the default and shuts off your thinking. Everywhere equals every moment. Paying every moment trains you to pay without feeling. Being everywhere is fine, but where did that speed start? What's the origin of this pocketable velocity?
Time machine, a temple courtyard, clay tablets, the very first record.
Banking didn't start with a signpost, it started with a temple. The first promise was simple: trust and record keeping. Your deposit is safe here. Our ledger is tidy. Today, they still sell 3 words: trust, speed, order. Only the interface changed. In the temple, trust was sacred. Speed hadn't been born yet. Speed is born on a wooden bench.
From stone tablets to the banco. Italy, here we come. Paper in my pocket. Faith in my chest.
The deposit was backed by a note that evolved into the banknote. Deposit at one branch, withdraw at another became habit, then standard, carried by networks. Lesson: networks carry trust. Trust creates speed.
Paper in my pocket, trust in my heart. But as the city grows, you need a seal.
From the market's clamor to the state's seal, Amsterdam, 1609. The first public central bank. State and gold-backed notes. A unit of account. Transfers. Checks. Receipts so trusted, they functioned as money. Then, greed. Vault gold called idle. Extra paper issued. Credit stacked on thin reserves. And it all hit the wall. Lesson: trust that's easy to create can leave wreckage that's hard to clean. Trust took to paper. Speed learned to fly. Then greed grabbed the wheel. Let's see what that lesson looks like. In pixels.
Paper's done. The screen wakes up. Welcome to modern times.
Today, commercial banks hold a slice of deposits as reserves and lend out the rest, in seconds, to millions. Paper moved onto screens, and the screen became the device that calibrates your feelings. Electricity, computers, the internet. Money began to flow without feeling, which is why we're back to the same three words: anchor, sleep, mirror.
Quick recap? Let's poke the balloon with a comedic needle. Anchor, you see minimum and say, that'll do. Sleep, autopay says done, and you don't ask what happened. Mirror, points shine, the cost fades to the background. In short, the flashy wins, the hidden stays. 3 hits, 1 lesson. So, where do we write it?
A wallet doesn't just hold cash, it holds habits. Dim the lights. Listen to yourself. From temple to touchscreen, from banco to tap to pay, the temple's name changed, the ritual stayed. Dull the pain, polish the trust, make speed sacred. Those lines still whisper, what's in your wallet? Priceless. Be everywhere you want to be. Nice phrases, but you are bigger than the phrases.
If your wallet tells you to be everywhere today, who decides where you stop? You or your habits?
The story doesn't end here. The next episode reveals secrets no one expected. If you want to be ahead of everyone else, stay with us.